Welcome to Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. You're watching Season 2, Episode 12 of the Diamond Commander League. In addition to high-power EDH gameplay, we earn league points by winning games and reaching achievements. If you'd like to see more of our content, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. You won't regret it. Now let's check out the commanders and strategies for today's games. First, we have John M playing Zur the Enchanter. This deck's goal is to get Zur out quickly, attack with evasion, and then profit. He can get removal, stacks pieces, draw power, whatever he needs at the moment Zur can provide. Okay, the next card alter I need is a Necropotence, with Zur as the main character on the art. Has anyone done this yet? His starting hand includes Land Tax, Animate Dead, Diplomatic Immunity, Idyllic Tutor, Whisper Silk Cloak, a Snow-Covered Plains, and a Snow-Covered Island. Second, we have Carlos playing Karador, Ghost Chieftain. This deck's goal is just classic creature-based Reanimator. The first step is to get the creatures in the graveyard ASAP. Second, ramp and draw cards, making sure not to run out of gas. Lastly, start playing some big creatures or assembling one of the many combos available. With Karador, death is overrated. His starting hand includes Avacyn's Pilgrim, Animate Dead, Sakura Tribelder, Recycle, Command Tower, a Swamp, and a Forest. Third, we have Jeff playing Wyleth, Soul of Steel. This deck's goal is to get Wyleth out with a bunch of equipment to reverse the Boros curse of running out of gas. Once he has a good enough board presence, he can dig for one of the combo lines to close out the game. If you're going to be an attack-based Boros deck, you might as well draw cards as you're doing it. His starting hand includes Land Tax, Spectral Grasp, Crackdown, Heat Shimmer, Wheel of Fortune, Karn the Great Creator, and a Plains. And fourth, we have Jason playing Otrimi the Ever-playful. This deck's goal is to mutate over and over again until all that's left is some huge messed up creature and dead opponents. This deck has 42 creatures in it with all the mutate creatures Sultai has. Other than that, he has some protection spells for his big stack of creature. This takes the whole you are what you eat to a whole new level. His starting hand includes Mana Crypt, Silhana Ledgewalker, Dreamtail Heron, Stonehoof Chieftain, Bloodstained Mire, Windswept Heath, and an island. With that, let's jump into the game.
Draw for turn, Snow-Covered Plains for turn. I will play Land Tax. Pass.
Draw for turn. Bountiful Promenade, and Avacyn's Pilgrim, and I'll be done.
Draw, Land Tax.
Draw, Windswept Heath, cast Mana Crypt, crack my Windswept Heath, Forest, Ledgewalker, and go ahead, John.
Draw for turn, Island for turn. I'll cast Blind Obedience, and I will pass the turn.
Draw, Command Tower, Skull Clamp, Sakura Tribuilder. I'll be done.
Draw, upkeep. I gotta go search for some land. 2 plains and a mountain. Play a mountain. Discard a mountain.
Your passing turn?
Yep.
Draw.
Upkeep trigger?
Evens, I don't take damage. It's not. Island for turn. The Dreamtail Heron, targeting my Ledgewalker to mutate.
Every mutates, draw a card.
Correct. So I will draw a card. I will mutate so the 3/4 flyer is on top. And then we'll go to combat, and I'm going to attack John. Kaka.
Stop swearing at me. I'll take 3. Draw for turn. Covered Swamp for turn. Idyllic Tutor. I will shuffle my library and then pass the turn.
What did John get? My audio cut out a second.
Smothering Tithe. After Smothering Tithe, I sacked my Sakura Tribuilder to get a Plains. Then I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. Forest. Pay 1. Draw 2 cards. Yavimaya Elder. Pass the turn.
Upkeep and go get some basics. Throw into my hand. Draw. Waiting for turn. Crackdown.
Load of bullcrap, but okay.
Discard 2 more lands.
It's untap, not untap. No damage on evens. It's even. Raw.
Great.
Delta. I guess I'll pass the turn.
Okay, upkeep. I will search for land. There's 3 go in my hand. Draw for turn. Play Snow-Covered Island for turn. We'll hope that goes through.
In response, I'm going to crack my Polluted Delta. I'm going to lose a life. Swamp. And I will mutate a Pouncing Shore Shark onto my Heron. I will mutate so the Heron is still on top. Whenever it mutates, I may return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm done.
I'm done. Pass.
Draw for turn. Vault of Champions for land for turn. I will Skull Clamp instead. Search and then draw is how I'll stack it. Paste a hand, and then I'll draw 2 cards. Saraseer, Evolutionary Leap. Unfortunately, that is all.
And draw. Not gonna pay. I'm gonna go search though with land tap. No cover. Mountain, the Great Creator. I'm gonna.
It's a creature.
Make it a 0/0 creature. Tapped and done.
Untap, not untap. I Bloodstained Mire, crack it, get a Bayou. I'm gonna mutate Otrimi, so I get a draw trigger. I'm gonna resolve that, you get a treasure. I'm gonna bounce a Saraseer. Pass the turn.
Upkeep. Grab a swamp. Draw for turn. No covered swamp for turn. Let's cast Crypt Ghast. Tap this for 2. I will cast Animate Dead on Carlos's Elder. I will pass.
Draw for turn. Let's play
I
Swamp.
was trying to help you with your hand, Carlos.
Saraseer. I sack the Saraseer to the Evolutionary Leap. I will reveal cards until I reveal a creature card. It is an Angel of Serenity. Put that into my hand, the rest on the bottom of my library. Cast Ashnod's Altar. And I'm done.
2 lands. Make a plains and a mountain. Play a plains. Play a Blood Moon. I'm going to uptick Karn. Let's blow up one of those treasures there, John. Go, Jason.
Untap, not untap. Draw. I'm gonna cast Assassin's Trophy, targeting Crackdown. Play a Swiftfoot Boots. And I'll pass the turn.
Upkeep, I will grab a Stone-Covered Swamp and a Stone-Covered Plains. Draw for turn. Swamp for turn. Move to combat. Attack Karn for 3.
3.
Just 3. Whisper Silk Cloak.
Alright.
And then I will cast Zur. I'll use the remaining 2 to equip the Whisper Silk Cloak to Zur.
Ooh.
In response, I will cry.
Pass the turn.
Draw a card. Play a Forest. Cast Karador. I'll cast Sakura Tribe Elder. Pass turn.
My turn. Playing Gamble.
17 treasures right now if you get Dockside Extortionist.
Carlos, you're a freaking mad genius. Why didn't I think of this? That is exactly what I needed.
Now it puts John in a situation.
Assuming he doesn't gamble it away.
That would be bad odds.
10 cards. We'll just number them across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
No way.
Karn, in turn, Whisper Silk Cloak into a creature. People are gonna like me for this, but they might also hate me for this.
Oh, suck face. Anyways, in response to that spell, I'm also Sakura Tribe Eldering for a Plains.
Playing Spellbook, Box Opal, and I'm gonna play my commander. That will be my turn. There, if Karn gets killed, John inherits all the mana in the world.
Island. I'm going to mutate a Migratory Greathorn. First, I'm going to search for a forest.
A florist?
I love flowers.
Florist. I will also bounce Zur, the Enchanter, to its owner's hand. I will also draw a card. Go to combat. I'm going to attack John for 6.
I'll take it.
Play a useless Golgari Signet. And I'll pass the turn.
I will move to combat. I'll attack Karn for 6.
All right, here goes 10. There goes 10 treasures,
10
guys.
treasure, yay! Woo! Plains. 4 for Zur. I will extort. I'll use treasure for that. 5 white, 1 blue. I'll cast Plea for Guidance.
It's 2 Idyllic Tutors in 1 card.
So I'm going to search for these 2. I'll cast Propaganda. I will not extort that one. I'll cast Ghostly Prison. I attacked with the Elder, so I will pay 2 to sack it to draw a card. That will go back in my graveyard. I will draw a card, and then I will search for 2 land. Then I will discard to hand and then pass.
Draw for turn. Play a Forest for land for turn. Auramancer. Then target Animate Dead. I'll then cast Animate Dead and target Dockside Extortionist. 34 treasures. Tap.
Oh, yeah.
Blind Obedience is pretty rough for you, Carlos. You
Tap
should just
treasures. I land for turn now. Play the Forest. Put the Skull Clamp on the Auramancer, and then I'm going to sacrifice it to Ashnod's Altar, so I'll get 2 colorless. Use 1 colorless to equip the Dockside. Sacrifice it for 2 colorless. Draw 2, and cast the Auramancer to get back Animate Dead from my graveyard. I'll equip Auramancer, sack it to draw 2, get 2 mana. Use the 2 and a green to play Farhaven Elf. Actually, I think I need a second swamp just in case. I'm just sacking for mana because he's too small to do both. Play out this Deathcap Cultivator. I'll have 1 colorless floating, and I'll put Skull Clamp on Karador. I'll discard for turn. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Dodo, Bandit Warlord. I'm gonna go get a Sword of Light and Shadow. Equip the Sword of Light and Shadow to Wyleth. So I'm gonna attack Los though for 4.
No blocks, because I can't.
Gain 3 life, and then I get to return a creature from my graveyard to my hand, which is going to be Dockside. So I'm going to tap my Mox Opal, which got turned online, by the way, with my sword. Exile my Simian Spirit Guide.
This is
Right, you can attack your-
bananas.
It's 72.
Carlos, is that right?
Draw. Nope, not what I wanted. Pay 6. I'm going to mutate the Auspicious Sterix. First thing I'm going to do is tutor for a land. Then the battlefield tapped. Draw a card, bounce a thing, and then the Sterix. Bouncing Zur the Enchanter. Draw a card, get a treasure, Smothering Tithe. And then Sterix lets me... I exile cards from the top of my library until I exile X permanent cards, where X is the number of times this is mutated, and I put them on the battlefield. So we have Omnath, Locus of Mana, Elvish Mystic, Elusive Tormentor, Landlord Waste, Underground Sea. I'm going to play a land for turn, Slitherbore Pathway, and I'll play a Finhorned Elves. Let's go to combat, and I'll attack... Yeah,
That's the right call.
6 commander damage.
I land tax for these 3. Draw for turn. Plains for turn. 3 black mana. I'll cast Necropotence. 6 treasure plus 6 black. I will cast Diabolic Revelation. I search my library for up to X cards. X is 6.
That was the question.
And those go in my hand. Then I shuffle my library.
I love Swanland's art, but that's actually one of his better pieces, I'm not going to lie.
2, 4. I'll cast Moat. Non-flying creatures cannot attack at all. Norn's Annex. I used 5 treasure. I'll get 4 white and 1 black. I'll cast Kaya the Inexorable. And I'll cast Gideon of the Trials. I'll use Gideon's ability to get an emblem. That's why I just put Gideon Worship, because like as long as he's out there. I'll cast Lion's Eye Diamond. I'll use the rest of my treasure, so I'll use all 7. Ensnaring Bridge. And I'm going to cast Supreme Verdict. There it
I
goes.
will sacrifice Karador to draw 2, get 2 colorless, so you can get 2 treasures.
And I'm going to discard a Cephalid Ink Shrouder and transform my Elusive Tormentor. That's 0/1 Hexproof Indestructible.
And it looks like everything's destroyed.
Necropotence 8 cards. I'll lose 8 life. Okay, I'll move to end step. Discard these, go to my hand. I'll discard a snow-covered plains and pass the turn.
Draw a card. Let's play a mountain for turn. 28 left. We'll cast Woodland Bellower. Reclamation Sage onto Blind Obedience. Cast Animate Dead on Dockside Extortionist. I get how many treasures?
88.
So plus 88 each time. I sacrifice Dockside Extortionist for 2 colorless. Play Karador, or 3. That's,
Quick response. I'm going to sacrifice a treasure to cycle Razaket's right and draw a card.
and then now I cast Aramancer. Before that, I will sacrifice Reclamation Sage to get 2 more mana. And then with Karador, I will cast Reclamation Sage to kill Smothering Tithe. Now I will sacrifice Karador to get 2 mana. I'll recast him. It gives me 87 treasures each time, so I'll do it 10 times. I'll cast Aramancer. At the beginning of the iteration, we have Karador, brand new Karador. We cast Aramancer, so that's the 1 cast for the turn, and then that gets me back Animate Dead. We cast Animate Dead to get back the Dockside Extortionist. It's 8 mana plus Commander Tax. This stuff, before getting into here, I can do it 2 more times. So I have 5 more treasures, and then this has happened 5 times, and I have 87 times 3. Okay.
You start using exponents in your magic math, we might have a problem.
I guess that's my loop. I'm gonna draw its orders, and I have 1 more treasure here, and that'll put 1 in my hand and 1 in my graveyard. Karmic Guide, Revelark. This allows me to get real infinite mana.
Oh, altar. There you go. Okay,
There
that's
you
it.
go.
Yeah, I'll exile your permanents, and then I will mill your decks, and then I'll pass the turn.
Pop, pop, pop. We all die.
For those of you that have been playing Commander for a while, you might remember how Karador was a beast of a deck back in the day. He's fallen out of popularity because of cards like Muldrotha and Kenrith, but I hope today's game shows he is still a force to be reckoned with. Just so you know, I read and respond to every comment on our videos, and your feedback really has an impact on our channel. If you have a few seconds, comment down below what you like and dislike about this video, or our channel overall. I really appreciate it. Another way that you can help is by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and if you'd like to support us directly, you can use our affiliate link when you buy cards on TCG Player. You can also join us on Patreon. Right now our Patreon is pretty basic, but we have some amazing perks coming very soon that you won't want to miss. If you take a chance on us and sign up for our Patreon before the perks are announced, you'll get some pretty cool bonuses. Trust me. Either way, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, is this a bonus game?
Draw, Man Tower, Arborel. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. I'll play a brush land, or take a damage technically, and play an Elvish Mystic.
I will draw planes. Pass the turn.
Draw, grab land, pass.
Draw, Mana Confluence, and I'll cast Mirror Signet, and I'm gonna attack John for 1.
We're tied!
Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Play a Plains. Play this Cave of Kolios. Play an Altar of Dementia. And pass turn. At
the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 1 and do an Enlighten Tutor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Draw. I'll play the Mana Crypt. I'm just going to tap down for 4 mana real quick. And I'm going to play out Lightning Greaves. And I can succeed that by a Sword of the Animus right now.
Hooray! Draw for turn. No covered island for turn. Cast Unsettled Mariner.
Oh, he's a great sliver.
I think he's a great Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Draw. I'll play an Underground Sea. We're paying a life. Green mana. And I'm going to mutate onto my Arbor Elf, and it's a Gem Razor. Whenever he mutates, he destroys target Mana Crypt. I'm going to attack John, and I'll be done after that.
Draw for turn. Pay a green, and then sack it to the altar to mill myself 1. Be a swamp. I'll play Renegade Rallier. When he enters the battlefield, if a permanent I control left the battlefield this turn, return target permanent with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I had planned on just doing the Mystic, but I will choose this Swamp instead. I'm going to play Angelic Renewal, which is a combo with Renegade Rallier.
Oh, it mills everyone out, right?
So you sacrifice the Rallier, little triggers, you the Renewal, bring the Rallier back, bring Renewal back with the Rallier, and then just keep looping because you can just keep milling, right?
Yeah.